Sunstrikes in the side lanes. They're going to have a pretty static laning phase, just looking to farm on 3 cores, and that's where I just the kill at this point. And yeah, Spartan's going to go in and get the disruption.
Torrent going to come out, trying to block the creeps. Oh no, Spartan, he's now going to get dropped by the cold snap and a right click from mid one. First blood goes his way, and Puppy's on the other side of things.
Himself into these trees. We'll see if the disruption from Spartan is going to be possible. Yeah, it's an easy kill here.
He was playing it so safe and conservatively, and then he heavily for that. Puppy tries to make it go on to Madara, but
and more top.
Distance close, disruption into Torrent. They have the nuking power. They don't have Shallow Grave yet for MP, but it looks like he may still survive. Spartan does get the vision for himself. The illusions will finish him off. A cold snap on a baby next time as Mid-Wan pursues. Skylark can't help him out. He does not have press the attack to be able to help his buddy out, so it looks like maybe next time he's going to be food for the mid laner. Spartan also going to be dying inside.
Yeah, ideally want to try and go on him now. Kezu.
Alright, they're going to catch him here. Torrent is going to be laid out right after the disruption. No phase shift, so Kezu will be brought down. Are moving around quite a bit as well. It seems they know the static laning phase is just not theirs to win, so they're trying to rotate these supports around. And Skylark is positioned for these heroes to go on him, but it looks like FINEM are just going to be there a bit too late. They disrupt onto the mid-one Invoker. They're going to be able to get an arrow out. Looks like they did manage to stun him, but the Eclipse bounces. They hit only on the Dazzle, so the support goes down, yes, but mid-one is kept quite healthy, and he has the Ghost to walk up, ready to go.
The lanes are lined with the likes of you.
He's been moving around a lot, forced top lane. Doesn't feel like he's been able to just sit there and try and farm and finish his Aghanim Scepter. Just going to kind of set him behind. And
mid-one, how are you here? He's gone from top now to bottom. Is going to be able to counter Madara as he tries to go on to Kezu. The burst damage comes out from the puck. They have the press the attack to pull him right back in. Thug is here. Can he hit the arrow? Oh no, he hits it on mid-one. Still trying to finish off Kezu. A phase shift does dodge a little bit more. Now he gets dueled up. So surely Kezu is dead. Thug can't fight into Puppy and mid-one. So those two, that'll be a bit of a stalemate.
At that state where you're ready to perhaps TP towards this bottom lane, take 2 towers, feel pressured up top like there's going to be rotations coming your way.
And interrupt that combo in time. Maybe next time he tries to hit the Torrent, misses out on both of them. We'll get the X back into a duel here. Looks like they could probably burst him down. The arrow comes out and another winner. But it's going to be another loser too. FINEM going to be dropping Spartan here in the back lines. Pylai almost dies. Does manage to Shallow Grave himself. Thug push back though. Press the attack is going to help him out a little bit. But he's surrounded on both sides. Maybe next time with this Moonlight Shadow. Finds the X. Sets up the Torrent boat combination. Nice tornado to be able to interrupt some of this damage. Doesn't get hit by the arrow either. So most of the damage negated. Thug is now the one who's going to be silenced up and brought down by
HP. And if you don't burst him down right away, he throws a tornado EMP, and suddenly you've lost that kind of gap between you and him. And he's not done. He's looking for Madara as well with this EMP burn. He does a ridiculous amount of single target damage.
And he's burned to the mana, but they do have the wand. The Eclipse comes down. Mid-one.
Oh my
50 HP. Oh no, the boat's going to come in. Kezu's going to be stunned up. Skylark tries to hit the duel, but doesn't actually get it off. The animation is a little bit too soon. Arrow skims on by. Thug right in the middle of things. Double nuke. Goes for mid-one. Mid-one. He'll die this time. So does Kezu. Now it looks like FINEM can finally get some kills into their coffers. Pylai died. Targeted. Not going to be the choice here. Instead, they turn towards Puppy, but Puppy turns around, just finishes off the Kunkka. A couple of nukes come his way, and a large part of this is... It's got to be the extra the Drow Ranger damage.
Oh, they saw him with a sentry, though.
Hit him now. Cold Snap couldn't stop that disruption, but it will allow Puppy to be able to close that distance and get the crush needed to finish off that support. With FINEM, we're very scared of being caught out in this top lane push. They know Secret have the strength to be able to contest them. Spartan is going to be the one to take the smoke, and that feels completely intentional. He wanders out into the jungle when his
teamfight to work, they need to make sure they're the ones getting a good clean jump, and that's why they're going for this smoke up here. They've got a great ward as well.
Man crush. Kezu's coming in from the side as well. They have a nice silence. Now a follow-up silence on top of that one. Kezu's going to be able to lock in 2 of these cores, make sure there is no escape for them. Puppy finds the perfect initiation. He said they needed to be able to find a clean one. Puppy gets 2 cores, now a support as well. That'll be Secret.
Happening. They're going to perhaps try, though. They are kind of grouping up around this area. Mirana Or an arrow, at least.
Torrent and an arrow. The ship is on its way. MP's being bashed up by Roshan as well. MP's definitely very low in the pit, but he will manage to finish up Roshan and get that Aegis. Now Puppy's pulled back to his doom, it looks like, and Skylark's going to be able to get the duel on top of him. EMP, now Eclipse, chasing down Pylai Die, gets him. They brought down MP, and they're going to bring him down again with a nice and time arrow out from Thug. Skylark's going to be caught, though. Nice disruption coming out from Spartan. The right defensive play that will save the only hero.
Eclipse cooldown.
FINEM have been so scared of aggression coming out from that off-lane position, but they're going to smoke up and actually be able to, or Moonlight Shadow up. They get Pylai Dies, a quick duel. That's perfect, but Kezu responds. He managed to get a nice setup in Coil. Tornado EMP will burn out Spartan, it looks like. The slowdown of Skylark will ensure he dies as well. Maybe next time, and Madara caught together as a duo. Nothing really Madara could do. He tries to get in the middle of things, set up for the Eclipse off of the ship's Coco's Rum, but it's not enough. He can't survive through all of that. Only Thug. So sure that something was going to come out of that offlane. They had scans, they had aggressive wards, they had a Kunkka kind of setting up, but they get aggressive in bottom lane and they're going to lose all 5.
Will still get caught, but that's the jewel and your position being revealed just for a dazzle kill. I think that's really the big part with that initiation, is it reveals exactly where FINEM are, so the Invoker can line up a multiple hero tornado, and it allows the Slider and the Puck to come in and land their spells, and then
Skylark. He thinks he's coming in to save Spartan, but he just puts himself in danger of the Coil. Deafening Blast, a little bit more to finish off Skylark, and there's the Sunstrike, but no. Skylark does manage to dance to the side. With that Shrine, he'll be healed up now. Puppy with a blink attempted strike is going to be caught. Pulled back by the X. He does have the Shallow Grave. That's going to prevent... No, or actually, no. The duel is won by Puppy. Puppy not able to get out, though.
Progress towards some kind of late game goal, which is mostly going to be around the Shadow Demon Luna. Like, Luna's going to be going all out on stats. Like that matter is not thinking about any kind of BKB pickup. There's dual kill up top, yeah.
With the Boots of Travel set up, FINEM are trying to split and secret up as much as possible, but Midwan was sitting behind this one. Nice torrent into a boat. That'll hopefully save Thug as he makes his... Not actually have a TP, but Secret aren't really searching for him. Anyway, a dire scan doesn't really work. Attempted torrent to stop that TP doesn't actually make it. They're chasing down Madara right now. They do have the Moonlight Shadow. The Eclipse goes out. Kezu gets bursted down in that small window. The little split-second stun there of Lucent Beams allows multiple Eclipse Beams to be able to land, and Madara will actually pick up 1 kill and get out. What's with the lack of counter vision?
Yeah, they just diving. They were relying on Puppy. Like, Puppy's probably like, all right, I've got the haze, guys. Let's go charging in. But
from it too. He's going to take that 100 gold from the wards. Pie's going to be like, but that's my gem. Double damage working on Roshan right now. Scouting Arrow doesn't actually land on anything. They will manage to get that Aegis, but Puppy, in its attempt to stop FINEM, almost gets caught, but a Eul Scepter blink out allows him to actually save his own life. MP, kind of similar scenario here. Caught out with the Aegis, but they can't actually chase him down fully. Mid-one's causing a lot of havoc, especially to Madara, who's now stuck inside the ice wall. Does manage to get off the Eclipse, and a safe disruption buys Madara more time for that magic damage to go out, but Secret are dancing away from it and then return to finish him off with physical damage, also catching Skylark inside the ice wall and make pretty easy work of him. Puppy brought back. The arrow's actually going to miss out as Eul Scepter used on. Maybe next time prevents that pullback, and maybe next time is easily brought down with the Corrosive Haze. But we can't forget that this is one of the ultimate split push heroes with the right kind of cores. He has been caught, though. Puppy has picked up the right kind of items to help deal with this X with the Eul Scepter, and he's managed to hunt down maybe next time in the pullback on the Puppy, but nobody feels comfortable chasing that one out. They just try and throw an arrow at him, but he still has that Eul Scepter. The tier 3 tower is going to be brought down. Secret FINEM stretch out a little bit too far. Somebody like Thug, especially with the Eul Scepter, if they can time it at the right time. Oh, there it is! The X brought back right as Puppy hit the Eul Scepter. Nicely played by the captain of Secret. They...
X Mirana farming a couple of times, and then we're like, oh wait, how do we solve this? Let's get a Eul's. Puppy like preemptively like rush straight Eul's this game against the Kunkka, and we're seeing him constantly try and punish that play.
Leverback's almost being brought down, but here comes the true fight. In the back lines of Shallow Grave will help save Midwan against this duel. MP is having a hard time dealing with all this bouncing damage, but he does have the Aegis, and he's bringing Madara lower and lower. Another disruption, another attempted save. Somebody finish off MP. He finally does go down, press the attack, and a Shrine will heal Madara back up. A 3 versus 4 is going to commence here over this range tracks, or no? Secret, they're actually just going to go straight for bottom. Bigger objectives in mind, thinking that they can win out in this team fight. There is still an Eclipse up. Amadara, he doesn't actually have the space to be able to use it. He gets brought down so quickly. Now MP, he may be X'd up, but he's going to be able to pursue maybe next time. An easy kill there. NATO into Sunstrike. Puppies forcing back the last hero of FINEM, and with nobody up here, big cores down, especially their Luna for 60 seconds. Seems like FINEM are just going to lose to the push of Secret straight into the tier 4s.
Yeah, they couldn't quite find an opportunity to get the Eclipse off on that high ground defense. Secret just very safely chipping away at the racks and waiting for FINEM to go on them, and by the time they do, Luna gets brought.
Sniper, I completely agree. Omni Knight is looking to rectify some of that. Nice saving hero for both that support and the other, trying to force regeneration. Mid1 and Thug are left with pretty much nothing to work with here. Thug is trying to challenge him here. The orb, not sure if that actually hit or not, but way he's not going to jump forward. Skylark may be the first blood actually as Puppy's rotation comes across MP, but can Secret counter it once again? Mid1, he's not going to be the same kind of hero. He's not that tanky invoker. He's a squishy sniper, and he can be bursted down pretty quickly here. The silence comes out. They still have an orb nuke. Mid1 pops the fairy fire, gets into the trees. Oh no, Thug can't see him, and he blocks it out with the tango too. Thug, there's no way he can get him. A stun comes out, and it hits Mid1, but he survives. He had the raindrop to be able to get through that, and now maybe next time he's probably going to maximize some pull efficiency here. That'll really punish what the Enigma is trying to do in bouncing between jungle and lane. Yeah. Stun on the Skylark, and Assassinate's coming in, but there is a disruption. That means Skylark will have the chance to be able to get off repel, but it doesn't matter. The slow.
Again, considering you're against a lone druid Leshrac, hitting a tower at the same time is a pretty acceptable exchange.
That's not the place to pop a disruption. He gets a quick heal and a repel, but it's still not enough. The physical damage overwhelms.
So like at this point, it feels like Puck's still at that stage where he wants to get a few more levels. Not necessarily a blink dagger, but doesn't want to be forced to aggressively rotate and then leave this lane empty at mid, where Mid1 will just farm away.
Kill after kill. Down, up, down. Finally does hit the stun. It's going to be able to chase down that hero. Pylai Die is going to be chased away by the Lone Druid. They have to turn around and help kill MP, though, it looks like. Yeah. Lone Druid's still hoping that he's going to be able to get an entangle sometime.
Going hunting. They have a pretty good idea that Puppy is nearby, and yeah, they'll catch him out and ideally find an easy kill here.
Not gonna lie, he's a pretty important kill. He's the way of Puppy. Maybe next time he's trying to juke his way through the trees, but Midnight Pulse will open that whole thing open. Maybe next time, turns around stun, tries to go for a TP out, but there is immediate cancel. So Secret do manage to catch him. It looks like maybe next time really had the idea. He wanted to be able to... He knew some heroes TP back. They TP to defend the tier 2. You can see MP. He pushed that one back out. Now he is being met with the Lone Druid. If he gets another entangle, looks like MP could be dead. Again, another attempt to juke him through the trees. Swap back. Nicely played. Savage Roar going to miss because of that one. MP, he may have to turn around and stun, but he has to stun Spartan instead.
Yeah. That's definitely still a position where they can make this game closer. They don't want to lose Madara, though. He is the top net worth hero in the game. It's going to be caught Midnight Pulse, but they do have the heal. Skylark's going to be able to save him out, and now they can actually turn. The bear's a little bit low, and it will get dropped, but a fresh one is up now. They're going to go for MP. They have the Soul Catcher on him. He's dropped so low. The Dream Coil turns around. Finally, they do get him. Skylark right in the middle of things with his ultimate. He'll be brought down by some magic damage. Maybe next time. Up next, going to be slowed down by the Ignite. All the Chen creeps are here, and they will surround maybe next time. Bring him down. Not a bad HP increase. I don't know how they kill anybody when Secret's 5-man at least. Now, maybe next time is going to be caught by a swap, assassinate, magic missile. That's actually a pretty decent. I think the other crazy thing is, like, let's say you do manage to kill MP because he's the carry on the front line, doing maybe more deep damage onto the tower than others. Spartan at mid getting destroyed. Solo killed by, and single target burst damage is how you kind of look to beat this mech pipe push, is by just finding a target, initiating on them, and trying to burst them down.
Oh, beautiful combination. Did you see that, God?
Kind of situation.
Tier 2 going to be taking some chip damage. I say chip, but between the disruption, now Thug is actually going to jump onto Puppy with a Dagon. They can blow him up. I like that choice of Dagon, but Thug, he's now caught a constant Centaur stuns. 3 stuns in a row. Thug no longer has an orb to be able to get out. He phase shift for a while, but it's not going to last long enough for him to be able to blink out. It's only level 3 after all, and that means Spartan is going to be up next. MP caught him with the Assassinate and Magic Missile. Madara, he'll escape once again. The high net worth here. I mean, the Bloodlust is 60 bonus attack speed, though. If they put both on mid one, that guy's going to be operating a chain gun. Oh, Spartan, he's been caught. MP is going to receive some troubles from Madara, but he's pretty tanky. Oh, the black hole actually comes in from Kez, who managed to catch Thug as he tried to jump in. Unable to get off a coil, even is going to try and jump to his orb, barely getting away. Oh, he still dies towards the end. It's too much damage. Maybe next time comes right in the middle of everything. Can't finish off mid one. The static charge is repellent.
Realize nothing's going to pop. They're drawing lines towards top. They want to find mid one. He's going to pick up his BKB, though. This smoke is going to backfire very quickly.
Hiding into a shrine like this, a free TP for MP as he comes back up is going to be able to swap back Skylark. And looks like Spartan's also going to be caught here. Assassinate trailing him. That'll finish him off beyond Godlike. Double kill for mid one. He's frenzied. He's bloodlust.
Oh dear, that frenzy. Yeah, I'm just so surprised that that's even better than level 4 often just going to be him, but it hasn't really hurt his team and their overall strategy.
I almost think they just have to split push and not defend mid. I think they have to give up this mid lane of Rax and say, this is inevitable. See if they can take a tier 3. Madara is trying to chip it away right now. Leshrek's pushing in bottom. And meanwhile, the other three are going to try and catch something. Whoa, Force Staff in. Mid one's going to be swapped back, though, when he does have the Aegis. He'll lose that Aegis now. Thug jumps in a little bit deeper with that coil. Gets a silence out. But he's lost his 2 supports. They're trying to TP back. They've already taken
the game here. One more fight should turn into a lane of Rax.
Chasing down MP, but yeah, there's the swap. Skylark going to be caught here. Kazu is still looking for a blink forward. Is going to be able to find Madara. The Savage Roar pushes him back, though. Madara won't be caught here. Recall back to base. Like, maybe next time's trying to deal with them, but the magic damage against these Ancients, not really super effective. The tier 3 is going to get dropped at top. Mid one starts working on the melee Rax. FINEM got to make their initiation sometime soon. BKB activated. Mid one continues his charge here. The bear is going to be dropped here. Fresh one up from Madara. Stun on the Spartan. But mid one's just focused on building to this point. 3-man Dream Coil, but they do still have all of his sustain. BKB activated by Kazu's going to be able to catch the Lone Druid as well as the bear. Skylark can't do much to stop him besides throw out his ultimate. That will help protect Madara from all this physical damage, and he will stay alive with the help of the Shrine, but it's still the lane of Rax down, and he's still trying to eat through some of these heroes, but he just doesn't output enough damage. Looks like mid one managed to stop. Maybe next time's push on the melee Rax. The bottom lane picks up that kill. Secret, Pile I Die. He's a tanky ogre. He managed to get a Force Staff away. Madara's going to try and pursue here. He knows the main damage dealer of Secret is gone. This is their best opportunity to find some kills. A heal from Skylark. Go back in. A stun on MP. Madara is going to fight this one out. See if he can get as much as possible, but MP gets sent back, and the other two may be too far away for them to catch. Maybe next time slowed down by the Penitents. Puppey does have the help of Kazu. Mid one's now here. He rips into Madara real quickly. Another Force Staff forward. But Madara's movement speed is enough. Maybe next time doesn't have the same kind of advantage.
It forced the Leshrak back with it. Well, there was actually the sniper send back, which allowed mid one to find the kill with an assassinate. And this game is, they're getting very, very grim for FINEM. There's not a whole lot they can do. Their tournament life on the line, so they'll play this one out. But realistically, a comeback is going to rely on some incredible plays from them.
Oh, the swap. Thug going to be gone on. Madara in a bad position. He's down. 20 seconds left for him. He does have a buyback. Almost feel like it's needed right now because they may be losing Skylark here. He's pretty important. Double Shrines activated. More and more regen going the way of Skylark. Couple of nukes. Spartan can't disrupt him quick enough. Skylark stuck inside the trees. Good for now, though. Secret will start pummeling that tier 3 tower. Madara back up, but they don't have Thug. They don't have their initiator. Secret has so much sustain. Stun on the Skylark. Ulti cast 2. They're focusing on just getting the mega creeps, dealing with the Spirit Bear as well. Madara pursuing out Kazu, but Kazu still has a pipe as well as BKB. Skylark in the back lines, gets taken out by mid one, and that's it. Mega creeps, swap back. Madara, Kazu setting up for more, is going to try and pursue out Skylark, but FINEM know it's over. 31-7 is the end game score here of Game 2. Secret